The Inner World. Beyond the Prism of Senses. Part 1. The Journey of Self-Awareness. Where to begin? Based on the Inner World, Beyond the Prism of Senses. By Mohammed Babi. Who are we? What is life? What is the truth behind what we perceive as our world? Who is God and the Creator? And what is His purpose in creating humans and the world? These kinds of questions and the pursuit of knowledge are an inseparable part of our lives. Ever since we can remember, humans have always wanted to gain knowledge. For example, we've been eager to learn about the atom, the cosmos, galaxies, our world, understanding God, and even understanding ourselves. It doesn't matter what it is that we are trying to understand, we're all on a quest for knowledge. It doesn't matter who we are or where we come from, what religion we follow, or whether we believe in a higher power or not. Whether we're Muslim, Christian, Jewish, Buddhist, or have no specific belief, we're all still in pursuit of understanding. Each of us is seeking to comprehend something meaningful. Have you ever thought about where our understanding begins? All pursuits of knowledge have a common starting point. They are all based on our five senses. We humans are like beings who live inside a closed box, and the only way we can connect with the world is through five openings, which are our five senses. Our pursuit of knowledge is based on the information that these senses provide. But here's the catch. Most of the time, we just assume that the information that our senses give us are completely right. We hardly even question them and blindly trust them. However, the first step in the pursuit of any knowledge is getting familiar with these five sensory channels. So, we begin this series of classes with an important question. Is the information we receive from our five senses true and accurate? If it is, only then we can listen to different opinions and beliefs and judge what is right and wrong. Don't you think we humans quickly jump into conclusions, debate ideas, and attempt to understand our world without checking if the information provided by our five senses is correct or not? In the following videos, we'll further examine each of these five senses to evaluate the accuracy of the information they provide. This examination is incredibly important because we base our judgments of right and wrong, appealing and unappealing, and anything else you can think of on these five senses. Another misconception is believing that when we listen to someone explain a topic, we understand what they intend to say word for word. But that's not how it really goes down. When we listen to someone speak, we actually use our memories and past experiences and recreate that topic in our mind. We recreate it. We never obtain the topic as it was said. Now, when I say memory, I'm referring to everything that we have experienced through our five senses. It could be as simple as a stroll in the park. Our eyes see the sky, our ears hear the birds chirping, and our nose catch the scent of flowers. Memory can also be things we've heard others talk about. Imagine you're listening to the chat between two friends discussing a soccer match. What you hear through your sense of hearing counts as a memory as well. So, when we say memory, it's like a mix of our five senses. We call this memory perceptual memories. Memories that help us make sense of the world. Without them, wrapping our heads around something becomes impossible. In simple terms, if we haven't personally experienced something through our five senses, it's impossible for us to understand it. Let me give you a simple example to dive deeper into this topic. Imagine you've never ever had a banana before, and I want to describe it to you so you can understand. I can tell you about its shape and color, because you've got a previous memory of the color yellow and the curved shape it has. But if I want to describe its taste, what do I say? I tell you it's a fruit that's a bit sweet, but not super sugary like candy, yet it's got a sort of creamy hint. With every example I give, you open up your memory bank and mix and match what I'm saying with your perceptual memories. So, do you think you can truly understand the taste of a banana from my descriptions? When you think about it, it's a bit tough. Even after all my efforts to explain the taste to you, when you finally have that banana and take a bite, you'll realize that what you understood from my examples, your mental recreation of a banana, is just not comparable to the real taste of a banana that you've experienced yourself. See, if we've never tasted something as simple as a banana, we can't grasp its flavor, and what we call understanding is nothing but a recreation, a simulation of the world in our mind. When we can't even grasp the taste of a banana if we never tasted it and never experienced it, how can we think that we can understand others and expect others to understand our beliefs about the world? We humans don't have the same perceptual memories because we don't have the same background. Each person's memory is unique while no memory is perfect and complete. So, we can't expect others to get what we're saying. Likewise, we can't judge others either because we don't have their perceptual memories. So, you see how we often rush into understanding our world and jump straight into conclusions without considering how understanding actually happens. We need to know that comprehension is a recreation based on our unique perceptual memories and the five senses. The humanities' search for knowledge is essentially a mental simulation using perceptual memories. It's important to realize that no memory goes beyond these five senses, and consequently, no understanding goes beyond them either. For a deeper grasp, think about what it would be like if we didn't have the sense of hearing at all. Imagine no one on Earth could hear. Do you think there'd be any trace of sound in our memories? If scientists went out to study a new species of bird, do you think they'd ever mention its sound in their analysis? The answer is no, because our understanding is limited and tied to these five senses. No matter what you are seeking to understand, the world, the cosmos, or God, the first step is self-awareness and becoming familiar with the function of these five senses. When we want to think about a topic, we rely on our perceptual memories and the five senses. Thus, on our journey of understanding, we need to question these senses and see if the information they provide is accurate or not. In the upcoming videos, we'll find out that things aren't always as they seem. Our senses are more like a filter that create a limited, mysterious, and enclosing version of the world for us. They create a sort of a dream, and we build our reasoning and arguments based on this dream. So, join us in the next videos to gain a better understanding of the five senses, ourselves, and the world we're experiencing.